We're here with CJ Terrio, and he's been using the Kerian grater here at his shrimp dock for not long, but we want to see what he thinks about this machine and the fact of grading and what it does for his business. So he took a break off the boat right now. So Clay, tell us what your experience has been and what this means to have this machine here in your place.
Oh, I mean, just about everything. This thing is unbelievably great. The industry that I'm in is very sporadic. Sometimes we can catch big loads, sometimes it's very little, so it's very hard to have enough people on hand at all times to handle the big loads when they do come, because we don't know when they're going to come. So being able to have something like this just ready at any given moment when the shrimp are ready, because we had to be by their call, not ours, and it's everything. And I didn't really know how it was going to work for me until now, until I finally had good days to actually try it out. But so far, it's great. It's doing everything that and more that we can even do with people.
So this machine, so before you were able to have a machine size sorter, you did it by hand.
We did it by hand. Sometimes we needed 2-3 people. Sometimes we needed 10. I've needed up to 15 already, and it's really hard as time's passing by to find the people that even are interested in hand picking that much large shrimp. You know, especially in these days, as you know, all the people that I knew that did it are getting older.
So yesterday y'all had a big run of shrimp, and so how many pounds of shrimp were y'all able to run in how many hours?
Yesterday we ran 24,000 pounds in about 7 hours. And it did great. It kept up. I don't really have any complaints about it. I do know that the ratio of the shrimp is going to change a lot of the speed you're going to be able to run, because if you're going to, right now we got it wide, pretty much wide open as fast as you can go. But there's a lot, out of 24,000 pounds of big shrimp, 1620s I'm calling big shrimp, they're 10, 15, 1620s. We pulled out maybe 3,000 pounds of medium and about 600 pounds of 70-80. When you're going to go to a 50-50 ratio or a third of each size, you're going to have to slow this thing down. But still, it's going to be 100 times faster than picking by hand.
So when we were looking at this earlier today, we saw a 60-70 count on the small ones. We had 3 grades coming out here.
Right.
60-70s,
21-25
and
10-15
and 10-15s.
Yeah.
Where that's what's coming out here. So how close? I mean, is that a pretty nice grade when you look at the 10-15s? You saying, wow, I can do something with this?
Yeah, absolutely. It's to be honest, it's a better grade than picking by hand, because anyone that can pick by hand very fast, you can't be perfect. You have to be two-handed, grabbing more than one shrimp at a time per grab to be able to pick at a rate of what I call fast. And when you're going that fast, you're not going to be perfect. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to have little ones grab between your fingers, the whiskers and stuff like that, and they're going to go with the big shrimp. Where in this scenario, it's completely opposite. The little ones that are getting caught are falling early into the little section instead of making it to the big ones. It's almost impossible for them to make it. Maybe a couple little ones into the medium, but never into the big, unless you're going too fast with the feeding system. Your feeding system is also very important. You want to feed it evenly. We have a little system that I just kind of built myself. It's not much to it. But before I had this system here, someone had it on a boat. They was raking it on with just a regular rake off a picking table, and it worked for them as well.
That's great. So I'm noticing here that you have a very unique shrimping situation where you're using these land-based paupiere nets right in the bayou that's right next to your shrimp dock. So you pull the shrimp out, and video I shot earlier, the shrimp were alive.
Right.
Going into the grading machine.
We are running them alive through the grader. They're still alive.
That's amazing. So
all the way to the ice.
You're able to then get a very fresh shrimp with a nice grade on it.
Much better quality. So we've always caught them fresh on hand right here, very fast. But the problem I was having was we catch so much so fast without double icing, the shrimp would have to sit after being the fish picked out. They'd have to sit for sometimes an hour or two before we can finish grading them by hand. That would hurt the quality. They still look fresh when we'd ice them, but the next day they looked half as fresh as they would if we'd have ran it through the system. Another thing that we've noticed with this grater, I don't know if you can see it, but I have these sprayers on here.
Yes.
And I also have sprayers in front of my belt to help the shrimp carry on its plate. All this water is rinsing these shrimp a lot, which you also don't get usually on a boat. And all that rinsing is really helping get the jellyfish out, stuff like that, that makes that shrimp damage over time from contamination. You know, it's just rinsing is the way to go.
Well, it's very exciting. It's nice to see that, and I'm glad you've got it here. So hope it works out well through this season.
Absolutely.
We can build on you can build on this concept and really help your business.
Yep. Thank you.